What's going on, guys? It's Professor Adjen back again for another neural cloud lesson. And for today, let's talk about Blackhole Floor 139. This stage is also pretty hard. Not gonna lie, I've had a lot of problems dealing with this one, but luckily I was able to clear this one before the eminent doom, which is Floor 140. But Floor 140 is a different topic. But before that, you need to face floor 139, which is really hard. Much harder than floor 129, in my honest opinion. So, before we talk about that one, let's go ahead and watch the clip of my clear run on floor 139 before we digest into my thought process on how I cleared that one. So, without further ado, here's the clip for clearing Enigma Blackhole Floor 139. So now that you've seen the clip of my clear for floor 139, let us now digest my thought process on how I clear the stage. So this is the stage for this one. It has entropic stages, which I really hate. I really hate this type of stages and also this type of enemies. We have 5 enemies in this stage. 1 tank, 2 specialists, and 2 sniper. So this is the units that I've been using. I will replace Hubble here with Persicaria because I really need some HP sustain. As you can see, this is my formation. Wait, yeah, this is the formation that I use in clearing this stage. Croc is here to tank the hits from these 2 snipers so that my sniper DPS will be safe from damage. Croc will run towards here and then tank all of the hits from the snipers, while these 2 medics will tank these 3 enemies here. Since they are both medics, they can have some HP sustain. They can sustain themselves, while the 2 DPS will focus target this eliminate the nearest enemy from them, and Kuro and Dayan will try to eliminate all of these specialists first. As you can see, it's a good thing that my Croc is a bit tanky, since my Croc can tank the hits from the snipers here. And as you can see, I've been using the tactical skill, the offensive one, not the support one, so that just in case I need to focus target some of the snipers here, I can just target them by clicking the focus target support. Because my Croc is dying, as you can see. So I need to kill those fast, because if you cannot kill those snipers, then these snipers will try to hit my DPS here. Yes, I think my Croc here will die. No, he survived because I believe I used my Persicaria's healing ultimate skill. Okay, 2 specialists died, and then 1 sniper died. The only remaining is the tank. As you can see, my Croc already died. So my snipers will now attack this sniper, because this sniper will attack my snipers. Oh no, I used my tactical support here to focus target these snipers, because my snipers are targeting the taunt one. This is why it is very helpful to have this kind of tactical skill, the offensive one, so that you can redirect your target into something that is very dangerous to your team. So as you can see, I'm now focusing targeting the snipers, and then boom, it dies. And at this point, I still have some 30 seconds left to clear the stage, and we only have one enemy remaining, which is the tank. Luckily, my Kuro and Dayan is sufficient enough to clear this one. I really thought I will be going into timeout again, but luckily I was able to defeat the enemy before the time runs out. Boom. As you can see, a lot of critical hits from my Kuro. Those critical hits are very crucial because critical hits and critical damage really helps a lot in dealing this type of enemies or this type of bosses. And as you can see, Kuro is the main DPS on the team. She dealt 460k damage, which is pretty huge. Now let's move on to the equipment that I use for clearing this stage. Let us go to my DAL. My Kuro here has how much is this one? It's around 1.9k hash rate, right? This is the stat that matters for Kuro. Hash rate, the attack speed 140. This one is pretty huge. The critical rate and critical hit damage. So my critical rate for Kuro is around 69 or 70%. And then critical damage is around 109%. Rounded up. Right? It's already pretty good, but not really that OP in my honest. Not really OP. Oh, she's OP, but with my stats, she's still not achieved the god status yet. I really need to get some good algorithm substats for this one. Let me show you my algorithm for my Kuro. This is my Kuro wearing MLR Matrix. This attack should have been hash rate or critical damage. This one, crit rate, hash rate, flat. Hash rate percent, and hash rate flat. My encapsulate needs some reconfiguration because it's still not yet at the orange substats. But it is what it is. It's very rare also for me to get some encapsulate algorithm when farming this one. And the crit damage is pretty nice, but I wish there was a hash rate here. I'm using a convolution set because it gives more critical hit damage because 2-piece set of convolution gives you critical damage plus 20%. This one is already pretty huge, and you only need 65% critical rate for your Kuro. So I have here some critical damage, and I wish that this post battle HP would be something like a hash rate, or maybe even critical rate also. Critical rate, I'm using critical rate piece here, but maybe I should switch this one to critical damage since I'm already at 70% critical rate. So minus 4%, it will still be at 66%. So it's still pretty good. So I'm gonna be changing this one into critical damage with a really good maybe crit damage substats also. Next, we have Dayan. This is my Dayan. My Dayan is at around 1,600 attack. Critical rate is around 65%. And crit damage is 95.6%. Already pretty decent, if you ask me. I'm pretty satisfied with my Dayan, but still need some reconfiguration with the substats for the algorithms. As you can see, attack percent, attack critical rate, crit damage, debuff resistance. Then I'm using connection because I don't really have another encapsulate piece with really good substats. So I'm using this one for now. It's still pretty good because of the main stat and the substats. Then I'm using cluster set. Still need some reconfiguration. Yeah, still need some reconfiguration for this one. Next, we have Croc. My Croc is Not really that good in my honest opinion. As you can see, I am at around 47k, 47k to 48k max HP. The physical defense is very low, only at 1.5. I really need to step up my physical defense because in floor 140, the boss really hits really hard. And my croc dice there melts like butter. That is the only really thing that you should be putting on your croc. Making her so tanky to not get one shot by the enemies. And next we have my Persicaria. My Persicaria is somewhat just okay-ish. Around 28k max HP. How many healing? Skill haste 34%. Healing 29%. The algorithms are not that it's just an okay pieces because the substats are still very low. So I'm using progression and then encapsulate and a bonus HP here just for some tankiness. And I'm using an SBM set for the healing effect and boost healing effect by 10% because her main role is healing only and also to tank some hits from the enemies. Next, we have here my Nanaka. As you can see, my Nanaka is using progression set for the hash rate. As you can see, the substats are very trash. Yeah. Also, I'm using perception because for the base HP for more tankiness. And these are the only best perception piece that I have. So they are not yet fully raised. But this one is already pretty good. The max HP here. But I need more hash rate. So that my Nanaka's healing will still be pretty good. And for the special set, I'm using Loop Gain set. With skill haste percent here, this one is already pretty good with both skill haste on the main stat and skill haste on the substat. The other one is also pretty pogo also. But I really need to raise this one up. And then my Loop Gain one is kinda trash. I need this one to be skill percent also or maybe some healing effect. But it turns out that I cannot get the correct piece for this one. So my Nanaka is still not yet at 100% really good. My HP for Nanaka is around 27k. And then the skill haste is 61.6%. Pretty high for a healer, right? And then the healing effect is only at 13.6%. She's not really a dedicated healer. She's a buffer healer. And Persicaria is the primary main healer on the team that I used to beat the floor 139. It will be probably take some time before I discuss floor 140 because that shit is pretty hell. Anyway guys, that's it for me for today. I hope you enjoyed this video. Please leave a like and subscribe. I would really appreciate it if you could help me grow my channel more. And thank you to everyone who are supporting my channel. I appreciate every one of you. Until next time, peace.